Today, Powerstroke Central people, we've got the 7 behind us. It's ready to rumble and trumble, guys. I'm telling you right now, we got a good video for you guys coming today. So I did see this comment. I'll pop up the comment right here. And that got me really thinking. I was like, hey, maybe I should do a review on mine because his has 400 something thousand miles, and a lot of you guys that have a 7.3 have 500K miles. Though, guys, we're gonna actually open the hood here. I'm gonna show you guys what I got inside here, what's stock, what's not stock, and what aftermarket products I put on the 7.3 liter diesel, and why you should get yourself a 7.3 liter diesel. I'm also going to be explaining some of the problems that I have with it, some of the things I really don't like about the 7.3. We're going to have some pros and we're going to have some cons. That being said though, guys, enough talking. Let's jump right into this Powerstroke Central video. Let's hop right into it. 3 pros and then 3 cons. As you guys can see on the sheet here, I don't know how well you guys can see that. We got a lot more pros than we have cons. But I'm just gonna be going over the main ones that I like. My first pro for you guys is actually gonna be that the 7.3 liter Powerstroke is the most reliable engine that I've ever seen on the market. Never gotten stranded before driving this 7.3 liter Powerstroke. Obviously there is some of its hiccups, you know, change the alternator, comes with wear and tear. But other than that, the motor still runs clean and everything like that. I have 455,000 miles on it. I'm the only truck that I've ever driven. So my second pro on this truck is that it doesn't have all the fancy tech that nowadays have that restrict the diesels from cleaner emissions. This is not a very clean emission. Since it's not very clean, since it's dirty, it's actually going to get rid of all the unwanted stuff that the diesel doesn't want in the engine. The diesel lasts a whole lot longer. I've just been reading that the 7.3 gets rid of all the unwanted chemicals, and the 6.0 keeps all the unwanted chemicals in the engine. Another pro that I like about the 7.3 is it has an extreme longevity on it. I want to talk about the 500,000 miles or 455,000 miles that I have on this diesel. These are actually rated to last up to 1 million miles. The motors are and everything like that. I actually change my oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. The automatic transmission fluid every 15,000 miles. All my other fluids I change pretty regularly. So that's basically how I kept up with the 500, almost 455,000 miles on it. And I do big trips. I do a lot of cool stuff for this Powerstroke Central channel. Yeah, guys, so I mean, that's pretty much all the pros I have for this truck. If you're looking for a simple, reliable longevity on a truck and you're looking to put a lot of money in the truck, I would recommend trying to buy a 7.3 at around 250K miles because you're going to double that easy without any problems. Try to look for 7.3 around 250K miles. Nowadays, they probably run you $8,000 to $16,000 for one with that many miles on it. And now let's hop over to the cons. Cons on the 7.3 liter diesel is that it is very, 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 very expensive to drive. How expensive it is to drive daily drive a 7.3 liter diesel. Pretty much gas is a bitch in this thing because it's diesel's now like up there to $2.50. So it cost me almost $100 to fill this tank up. I'm gonna be talking about in later videos how I actually save money on diesel and how I've learned to kind of work around the system a little bit. And that comes with almost any diesel that you have. The miles to gallon on this thing is like 12, and a lot of the newer diesels with the 10-speed transmissions are getting like 20 miles to the gallon. The second con is actually going to be the 7.3 liter diesel is a sloth. It is one of the slowest vehicles that are slowest Powerstrokes that Ford has made on the market, and personally it only puts out like 270 horsepower. Mine puts out about 250 horsepower because it is a little bit of an older engine and it has lost a lot of horsepower with the bigger tires on it. I would never try a street race with the 7.3. That comment that I saw, it actually said that he got his 7.3 liter to go all the way up to 500 horsepower. Up onto the third con here. In very, very colder weather, I would not really trust the 7.3 in starting unless you have everything up to date. I changed the glow plug. I got new batteries, the whole 9 yards here for the 7.3. But yeah, it is a harder start in cold weather. Diesels in general just have a hard time starting in the cold. They gel up. They need the block heater to be plugged in and everything like that. That is all I have for the pros and the cons on this video. I'm gonna go over the factory items that I have on this thing. My first factory item is the engine. The engine's completely still stock. Nothing is done to it. Nothing is modified. It's not tuned, deleted. Nothing is done with it. The second thing that's factory is the transmission. It's still running strong, running good. Heavily keep up with my ATF fluid. And then the last factory item that I have on my 7.3 is actually the drive shaft and all the linkage and stuff like that. I haven't hardly changed any of the tie rods. None of the drive shaft. Springs, I think the springs are still stock. Everything like that's still stock. So that is it for all the factory items that I put on my 7.3 liter. Now let's go to the aftermarket stuff that I personally put on it. As you guys can see right there, it actually got new Fuel Maverick tires. I put those on there. They are 35-inch Nitto Ridge Grab tires, 20x10 Fuel Mavericks. Guys, I don't know about you guys, but those look pretty damn sexy. They do rub. I did make a video on me getting rid of the rub if you want to go check that one out. I'll leave all the videos that I'm mentioning in this down in the link in the description as well. It also, those trucker mirrors right there, I had smaller mirrors and then I added those and they look way more aggressive and way more beefed up on the 7.3 honestly and personally is like, highly recommend you guys put that on your truck. It just makes your truck look bigger, beefier. It actually helps you see out of the mirrors because you have bigger mirrors and there's less blind spots out of it. I also added a bullet antenna, which I'll leave that video as well down below. Bullet antenna, which was pretty badass. It's very subtle and it gives it a really aggressive look. And exhaust tip right there. Bully exhaust tip is absolutely blanking. I really like it. I wish I would have gotten a bigger exhaust tip, more like a 10-inch wide exhaust tip, bigger, more aggressive, but I got the bully exhaust tip. It does give it a really loud rumble. All in all, go guys. If you're looking for a reliable, durable, and looking for longevity in a truck, the 7.3 liter is absolutely 100% a buy. If you're not looking for that, if you're looking for speed and horsepower, don't get the 7.3, get a 6.0 or a 6.7. That being said though guys, that'll conclude this Powerstroke Central video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys obliterate that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and go ahead and watch the next video. It'll be up here or down there, and that'll be it. I hope you guys are enjoying the Powerstroke Central episode videos, and